while the notch parts are in the machine shop, we're waiting on them to be done. Got a weekend project going on. Gonna install these and these onto here. So these, I'll put a picture up what it looks like after. And you guys seen in the last video, we forgot to post up a video of us priming the top part, but here's a video for you guys. So we'll get started and prep everything and get ready to go. Okay, got the primer done on the subframes. The copper color is weld through primer. Gonna put those in because he didn't like the old ones. Cut those out. We're gonna do the tube front end. I guess he was doing some autocross and spun out his barrier. We're gonna try to keep the sway bars, get good handling still. First things first, you want to take off everything, fenders and front bumper. And after that, expose all that metal and get all the wiring and everything out so you can cut right here. All right, here's the reason why he didn't like the old ones versus the new ones. You can see a big size difference on them. So we're gonna weld these in right now first. We already got a how-to video on these, so we'll just do less explaining and more work, and then we'll get into detail with these. The subframes are done. You're gonna make your marks and get ready to cut. To try and bend the frame rails back. Oh, he might have hit his max. So now we're gonna hit it. See how it goes.
Couldn't save the sway bar, unfortunately. Can't bend them back, so we're just gonna cut where that yellow line is.
Close to it.
And then just make brackets later.
Okay, this side's ready to go. So it only means we gotta get this side done and ready to put up. All we gotta do is cut and go. What we're doing now is shaving the strut tower faces. Oh, that's a little bright.
This one.
All right, so we're gonna see exactly how much this kit is gonna shave off. So we're gonna weigh this little guy Alfredo because the scale only goes to 280. So
about 160.
And it's off by a little bit.
160.
Should somebody bigger get on it?
Now, all three of us will be at 280. You know, don't overdo it.
Swap those two pieces on.
250.
Okay, so he went from 160 to 260.
So that's 100 pounds.
100 pounds for the front end. All right, so now we're gonna weigh the tubes right now.
We still got a bunch of small little things too. All this stuff adds up.
Yeah. So
Well, you could just weigh yourself again and see how much I had.
this guy right there.
Damn, 280, he passed that. That's why we couldn't use you, buddy.
That's exactly why we can't use none of us. Well, you would have did it too.
Yeah, 282. Come on. Come on. 2.6. This is fake. There's no way. It must be the gloves and helmet. Travel at 300. I do got a lot of stuff.
All
That's
right.
with the box.
Now let's with the box. Alfredo and the box. Oh, 20 pounds? A little over 20? Oh no, that's
190. That's 30
okay.
pounds.
30 pounds. So he's shaving off 70 pounds from that to this.
Dang.
All right, what's all in this kit?
All right, you got all your bars. You got your two fender mounting bars, your two frame rails right here, your radiator mount, and your core support, and then your. I guess this is another support bar that goes like where the bumper would be, almost like a little crash bar.
Alright, so got the steps done of welding up the holes, grinding them down. Boy Alfredo grinded them down. I didn't do no work on the grinder. Next step after that is we're gonna seal it up with the weld through primer, cover it, get it all nice and good and clean. And also with the frame rails, we're on the frame rails. This is what you want to do first. You want to do the frame rails to finish everything. It'll basically get aligned with everything and show where everything goes with the radiator support, with the strut tower bar, and all that other stuff. So with this, it looks like a big ass ruler, but you know, this is basically a straight edge. This is for you lining up the frame rail correctly. So it'll basically, you line it up with the stock frame rail and go out because on the stock Fox bodies it kind of goes towards a bend, so you don't want to make it straight out. But with this, you just got to make it line up evenly spaced with, to get your right measurements. So that is what we're on right now. And then eventually after the straight edge, we'll get to the radiator support and the strut tower bar and complete it. Let's get this tacked and welded. Let's do it.
Okay, just a side note, some side education. This is inner shield wire, and this is regular wire. So this one you don't need gas, this one you use with gas. But the thing is, when you switch out with these, it has a little chart right here. You guys didn't know already. So right here, the inner shield wire, DC negative. So you'd put the ground on the positive. And when you're doing regular wire to gas, you put DC positive, and you run regular ground to negative and wire to positive. So right now we have the ground on the positive side and the wire on the negative side. Since I switched wire, we're gonna switch those positive and negative.
So now the ground will be negative and the gun will be positive.
Yep. So when you're tacking this one in, we got everything just mocked up, but when you're tacking this bottom support in, there's a shorter tab and a longer tab. The longer tab goes on bottom.
You see what he said? Long on bottom, short up top. Right before we was about to yank it in. Ooh,
look at that knowledge.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was holding.
Oh shit! You was holding that shit on like that.
I didn't know it was holding on.
You were like, not your shit.
No, I was gonna freaking move the ground over here.
He was like, yep, Tommy.
All right, boy Alfredo, holding that angle finder, boy. So got it at 58. Now we're just gonna tack it on and check out our alignment. Look at the tape. That's so straight, boy. All right, my fault. All right, so now since we got that angle correct, now we're just gonna tack up first the strut tower.
Yeah.
We're gonna tack this up and then eventually work our way out, down. Oh, and also get that radiator support bar, line it up with the strut tower brace bar. We're gonna line that up straight and correctly, tack that in as well, same exact with the other side. So make sure that this angle is at 58 degrees. All right, so now we're gonna tack this up and then give you another video. I want Trav and Alfredo yank this back to the back. We are finished and complete for tonight. Everything is tacked up. Good to go for some full beads. Everything lines up correctly. Now we just got to get the support that goes up and over. Bam. Then on top of that, get the fender brackets up and then mount up the sway bar mounts that we're gonna fabricate with that on the ground, boy. Beautiful. But yeah, this is all it tonight. Tacked up, looking good, looking juicy, on point. Look at check out the middle. Check out the middle. Ooh, it's alive. It looks like a vehicle. Oh yeah.